Hey, what's up, guys? So today I figured y'all could go with me for a ride. Okay, so I wanted to take this opportunity to speak to you guys regarding the fact that so I get a lot of questions, as you guys are probably aware. I get a lot of questions regarding, Joe, how much weight do I use on the tonal? How many sets do I use? How many reps do I use? In particular, guys, I get a lot of questions like, Joe, how many sets do you do? How many reps do you do? How much weight do you use? And I have spoken about this, guys, in the past, but I wanted to make a video that was completely dedicated to this so I can just quite literally send this to anybody who asks, because I get asked on a daily basis. So, as far as why you guys are asking me because you guys want the same results that I have, right? Now, I want to get you those same results, but something that you have to realize is the fact that, guys, I don't preach a certain amount of reps. I don't preach a certain amount of sets. I don't preach a certain amount of weight. I don't preach any of that stuff, guys. And I mention that in pretty much every single video. I go by principles, okay? The reason why I go by principles is because your body doesn't care how many sets you do. Your body doesn't care how many reps you do. Your body doesn't care about any type of number. The only things that I try to keep in mind are, I want to use a weight personally. Now, you don't have to do this, but personally, if you want to know what I do, I like to use a weight that will allow me to accomplish 12 reps and pretty much nothing else. I don't want to go over 12 reps. So that's what I try to do. I find a way, and Tonal is great for that, because you will quite literally just put in Tonal, I want to do 12 reps per set, and now Tonal is going to go ahead and they're going to force you into a 12 rep range, okay, per set. You can make it 20 reps, you can make it 15 reps, you can make it whatever you want, but I just happen to like the 12 rep range. Depending on the muscle group that I'm exercising, sometimes I'll change that rep. Guys, I preach to you all the time to do what feels good to you. I'm different than you guys. I'm not the same person as you guys. So the things that I do are not going to necessarily be the things that you should do or the things that you're going to want to do, okay? I know that everybody's different, which is why principles, in my opinion, are the way to go. Guys, I don't do a certain amount of sets. I don't do a certain amount of sets. It's not like a lot of people will be like, okay, today's chest day, I'm going to go do 12 sets of 10 reps, and I'm going to, I'm going to use this amount of weight, I'm going to do this. Guys, I don't do any of that. I jump on Tonal, and I put in my 12 reps, right? I try to not be able to do more than 12 reps, but if I can do more than 12, I do that, and I let Tonal up the weight and force me into a 12 rep range. Guys, I take every set to failure. That's what I do. I don't stop until I can't go anymore for every set, okay? So guys, I can't tell you, yeah, guys, do 12 sets of 12 reps. I can't do that, guys. I can't do it. I get asked all the time, how many sets do I do? Take it to failure. That's it. Guys, take it to failure. That's what I do. If you want to know what I do, I take it to failure. That's it. There's end of story. It makes it super easy. It makes it super easy, guys. I don't know if it's confusing the way I've laid it out in the other videos. I'm fairly certain that in my personal exercise routines playlist on the channel, I'm very, very clear that there are no specific amount of sets. There are no specific amount of reps. I do not only use a certain amount of weight. I let Tonal choose the weight for me, unless I decide that, hey, I want a super heavy day to maybe push my limits, which I typically don't do often, right? So, no specific amount of sets, no specific amount of reps. Now, I also get asked, how many exercises should I do per body part, okay? So for example, for biceps, should I be doing hammer curls, and then should I be jumping from hammer curls to a barbell curl, and you know, should I use the easy bar? Guys, I quite literally tell people, and this is what I do as well, do the exercises that you feel comfortable with. Do the exercises that you want to do, okay? You have to find exercises and experiment. Take a look online, find the best workouts for the particular body part that you want to do. Find them, right? Get a bunch of them. There's a million exercises out there. Get as many as you want. Find those exercises and pick one or two, maybe three. That's what I would recommend. Guys, I do like one exercise, one specific type of exercise per body part. You don't need a lot. You don't, this world that we live in, it makes you feel like you need a whole bunch of variety. I don't particularly see it that way. If you do, that's great. I don't. So for my biceps, I'll do either hammer curl or I'll do a regular curl with the handles, right? And when I do a hammer curl, I'll use the rope, or sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll use the easy bar. Okay? So not much variety there. Not much variety, but I don't need a lot of variety. You guys have seen the results of me doing my workouts, right? You've seen the results, which is why you guys ask, Joe, what do I do? Tell me what you do. I don't have a lot of variety. And that, I think, is good, because all you need to get results are simple, basic bodybuilding movements. If you want to go a little more crazy and start switching stuff up, no problem. But you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. For biceps, I'll do curls. You know, for legs, I'll do squats. For back, you could do deadlift. For back, you could do, you know, whatever you want. It's whatever you like. And it also depends on your goals, guys. Your goals are different than mine. So you might want to grow your lats. So if you want to grow your lats, you know, it's called bodybuilding for a reason. If you want to build a certain part of your body, you're going to try to find a different exercise than what I'm going to do, because maybe I don't want to build my lats as big as you do. Or maybe I want to focus on my chest more than you do. So your exercises are going to be different than me. You see what I'm saying? So I can't give you just, you know, tell you exactly what you should be doing. And I can't recommend that you just do what I'm doing. I can't recommend that. I can tell you what I do. I don't know how much it's going to help you. I take every set to failure. Every single set to failure. I work out every muscle group. Buys, chest, tries. Every muscle group that I exercise, I work it out twice within a 7-day period. Okay? Twice within 7 days. That's what I do. That's how I have organized my split. And I also get asked, Joe, what's your split like? Tell me what your split is like. Guys, everybody's split's going to be different. And the reason why is because you might not, you know, like my split. I mean, I have my split up. I show you guys in a previous video what my split is. I'll link it up at the end. But you guys might not like the split that I have. And also, it depends on your time management. Do you have a different schedule than me? Of course you do. So your split's going to be different. You know what I mean? You have different lifestyles, different... Everything's different, guys. So that's why I highly recommend you guys figure out what works for you. Guys, this is so good. Coke Zero. It's not Diet Coke. It's Coke Zero. If you haven't tried this, it's phenomenal. It's almost too good. It's too good. So, back to what I was saying. No specific amount of sets. No specific amount of reps. Do the exercises that you personally like. Do the exercises that are going to target the muscle groups that you want to target the best. Okay? Do the ones you like. Because if you do the ones you don't like, you're not going to want to exercise. It's going to make exercising a chore. You don't want to make exercising a chore. You don't want to make bodybuilding a chore. You want to make it fun and enjoyable. So let it be fun and enjoyable. Choose the stuff that you like to do. Choose the stuff that you like to do and do it to the best of your ability. Take every set to failure. That's it, guys. What other questions do I get asked? I get asked so many questions. Guys, there's certain principles that you have to follow. take every set to failure, find a rep range that you like, right? That you like. I like 12. You might like 15. You might like 20. Find a rep range that you like. Tonal is amazing because it will crush you into that rep range. So it makes it super easy. You don't even have to think. I don't have to tell you how much weight to use because Tonal will tell you. If you figure out what amount of reps you want, Tonal is going to tell you just flat off, right? So it makes it super easy. Take every set to failure. Work every muscle group twice a week. Make sure you are sleeping. Make sure you are sleeping enough, guys. Make sure you're getting enough protein, okay? These are very standard things, but they all make up the big picture. If you want your muscles to grow, and you want them to grow in the way that I've been growing, sleep, protein, sets to failure, twice a week. What other principles do we have? What other principles do we have? I'm trying to be as upfront and honest with you guys as I possibly can. A lot of people who have fitness channels, a lot of people who do bodybuilding channels, they try to make you feel like there's a certain special way to do everything, right? Of course, people have tips and tricks, of course. Like, for example, a tip or a trick that I would tell you guys to use is use eccentric mode. I use eccentric mode on pretty much every single exercise, unless I'm doing like a deload, okay? If I'm doing a deload, I'm not going to use eccentric mode because I want to let my muscles relax a little bit, all right? So that's what I do. But as far as a lot of other bodybuilding channels, people are trying to fill your heads with like, oh, this is the science, or this is what I do, this is what you have to do to get these results. Guys, it is not rocket science. There was a commercial a long time ago where I forget what commercial it was for, but the guy in the commercial, it was like, I pick things up, I put things down. I pick things up, I put things down. Guys, that's really pretty much it. I mean, bodybuilding is not some amazing science. You pick things up and you put them down, you're going to get results. Another couple of things that you can add to the whole principles, right? The principles. Along with all the other stuff that I've mentioned, make sure that your form is on point. Make sure your form is on point. You're doing your reps properly. Do every single rep as if it's your first time. If you start to see that your form is breaking down, stop the exercise. You are approaching failure. You've hit failure. You took your set to failure. Focus on the eccentric, okay? So if you don't use eccentric mode, or if you do use eccentric mode, make sure that you're focusing on the eccentric, okay? The eccentric portion of the movement, guys, is where you're going to get the most muscle tear down. Your body, to put it very simply, your body grows more muscle when you focus on the eccentric portion of a movement. You basically need the concentric portion in order to have an eccentric, okay? You quite literally just need the concentric in order to have an eccentric. And on that eccentric, that, guys, is where your body's going to grow. That's where you're going to be able to tear down the most muscle, and that's where your muscle is going to be forced to grow the most because of the eccentric movements, okay? Concentric is great. You need concentric, but eccentric is where it's at. Sets to failure. Focus on the eccentric. Whether you're using eccentric mode or not, focus on the eccentric. Make sure that you are doing your reps properly. Figure out your form and make sure your form is proper. If your form isn't proper, you're wasting reps. And if you're wasting reps, that means you're not going to get the results that you desire to get. You're not going to get them. Rest, protein, everything else I mentioned in the video. This is the stuff, guys, okay? There's no secret amount of sets. There's no secret amount of reps. There's no secret exercise. Guys, it's not a secret. None of it's a secret. I'm quite literally telling you what you need to do. If you like the results that you've seen me have, do what I'm telling you to do, and you will see results. Don't just jump from one set into another set. Okay, I just did one set. Now all of a sudden, I'm doing another set, right? Don't do that. 30 seconds later, I finish one set, 30 seconds later, I'm doing another set, stop, rest 30 seconds, now I'm doing another set, now I'm stopping, I'm resting 30 seconds, I'm doing another one. No, don't do any of that. No, listen to your body, get in tune with your body. Guys, your body doesn't care if it's 30 seconds or 30 minutes. Your body is not a clock. What you need to worry about is if you're ready to go again. If your body is ready to do the same amount of reps again, if your body is ready to do that. So focus on how your body feels. If you're dreading walking back over to that tonal and you're dreading picking up that handle because you know for a fact that you are not going to be able to do the sets, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. That's it. Just wait. When your body tells you you're ready to go again, that's when you go again. All right? I don't preach wait 1 minute, wait 2 minutes, wait 3 minutes. No. When your body is ready, that's what you do. You have to listen to your body. Everything I'm telling you guys is listening to your own bodies. Listen to your bodies when it comes down to how much weight, right? You can listen to tonal, but listen to your body when it comes to how much weight, how much rest, what exercises you like. It comes down to you. It's personal preference, guys. It's okay to think outside the box. That's all I'm doing. I'm just doing the stuff that I like to do, okay? So go back to every set when you're ready to go back to every set. When you're ready. There's no set amount of time. This is all going to come down to how much time you have in a day. If all of a sudden 30 minutes goes by and you've rested for 30 minutes and you get back on that tonal and you wanted to do 12 reps but you can only do 6, you're done. Okay? Now, I just said 30 minutes. Does that mean exactly 30 minutes? No. I'm giving you a number. It could be 10 minutes. If your time, let me put it like this. If I had all the time in the world, if I had all the time in a day, I would exercise for the entire day. Okay? I'd be resting an hour between sets because I would get so burnt out that I would have to wait an hour before I do another set. Okay? You guys aren't going to want to do that, more than likely, because you're not going to have the time. And I don't have the time either, so I don't do it. But the point is, if you've waited 10 minutes and now you can't replicate the same set, you can't do another 12 reps because your body's just so shot, walk away, guys. Put the weights down, put the tonal away, hit the end button and watch your strength score drop, because tonal is going to drop your strength score because the algorithm's too sensitive. Just call it a day at that point, okay? There's nothing saying that you should be waiting 30 seconds to a minute. Wait whatever you feel good for, but my opinion is, why should you start another set when your body's not ready? You're not helping yourself at that point. You're not benefiting yourself. At the end of the day, what you're doing is you're starting too soon, so you're not going to be able to get as much benefit out of that set. You want to get the most bang out of every set that you can. What's the best way to do that? It's not waiting 30 seconds to a minute or 2 minutes. It's not, because you're not going to be able to get another 12 reps or however many reps that you want. You're not going to be able to do it. You might be able to do it once or twice in a row, but after that, your body's breaking down. You're done. The longer you wait, the more energy your body's able to accrue again. Therefore, the more reps you're going to be able to do. The next set, the more reps you're able to do on the next set, the more you're tearing your muscle down. It makes sense, right? The more rest you do, the more you can do overall, and now you're getting more benefit. So guys, I really hope that this helped. We're approaching 21 minutes on this video. I know you guys don't want to hear it. I know you guys don't want to hear it. Everybody wants to know a certain amount of reps, a certain amount of sets, certain exercises. How many, times do you work out during the week? Guys, trust me when I tell you, there's no exact science. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. If you don't like what I'm telling you, don't do it. Find a way that works for you and do it. Because at the end of the day, if you're picking up a weight or you're trying to lose body fat or whatever, you got to find what's going to work for you and make you happy. If you walk up to that tonal, or you start trying to go on a journey to lose weight, you've done more than 90% of the people already, okay? Because many people, they don't even care to do it. But if you want to know what I do, I listen to my body. There's no specific amount of sets. There's no specific amount of reps. When you box yourself into numbers, you got to understand, your body doesn't care. Your body doesn't care about numbers. It cares about the results. What are going to get you the results? Sets to failure, proper form, proper rest time between sets, proper nutrition, proper recovery. Make sure you're sleeping enough, right? Everything that was mentioned in this video, that's what I would focus on, all right, guys? So I really hope this was helpful. I know this was a long video. I'm sorry that it was a long video, but I'm trying to show you guys what you need to know because I'm asked all the time, and that's okay that you guys are asking, but I just can't give you a different answer than what I've already given to you. And I've mentioned this stuff a million times. There's no magic amount of sets, no special amount of reps, no special weight, no special movements, none of that stuff. I do what is good for my body. I listen to my body. I get on my next set when my body's ready to go again, when I can do the same amount or better. If it takes too long and all of a sudden I'm not recovering enough between sets, now I know I'm done. Very intuitive if you listen to your body, okay? Really hope this answers the question, all right? I look forward to talking to you guys soon. And I just want to say something before I let you guys go. Nobody's going to watch this video. It's going to be too long. I just want to say something. This goes for tonal or non-tonal. This goes for regular weights or tonal. Guys, you don't need a tonal to gain muscle. Tonal makes gaining muscle amazing. Yes, it's the greatest machine on this earth, in my opinion. Nothing tops it. Free weights don't touch it, in my opinion, okay? But there's a million people out there who get amazing results using other equipment. These principles that I'm teaching you, you can carry with you wherever you go, whether you're using tension bands, right? Weight bands. Whether you're on the tonal, whether you're in the gym using free weights, whether you're on a machine in the gym. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. These principles you carry with you, okay? These are not tonal specific principles. They're not. So keep these principles in mind. This is the stuff you need to know. This is the stuff that I'm asked for all the time. This is it. There's nothing else that I can think of. And if there is something else I can think of, I'll let you guys know. But more than likely, there isn't. Because I have mentioned this stuff a million times in so many videos. Guys, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. And I'm sure this is all you got because it's already approaching 26 minutes on this video. All right, guys? So be safe. Talk soon. Catch you guys in the next video. I love each and every single one of you, and I want the best for all of you. That's why I take the time to do these videos. That's why I have this channel. That's why I'm making this video in particular, because I want your results to be amazing. I want your results to be amazing, and you guys can get amazing results. The same results that I'm getting, you can get them. And you can get them by using different amount of weight, different amount of sets, different amount of reps, different amount of movements, different types of movements. Nothing is cookie cutter. Nothing is standard. There's not one way to do something. There's a million ways to do something, and you can get amazing results with every way if you follow these principles. All right, guys? Talk soon. Be safe. I'll catch you all at the next video.